All for one.
And one for all. Shut up. And get out from my lawn.
Mythical creatures, creatures that is rarely seen or found, different from animals or humans. They will no longer be a myth if it is frequently seen. Because of their rarity, it is often regarded as strange, weird, and frightening. Some people believe that these creatures are created to scare naughty and disobedient children. Some believe that these are stories passed down from their ancestor, and some believe these are true as they claim to have seen them before. Forget about Medusa, Boogeyman, or that sparkling vampire when exposed to sunlight, as today we will be counting down 10 mythical creatures in North Borneo.
Top 10 Borneo is updated weekly. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell to get the latest update.
Number 10. Short Dalan. There are not much different between these creatures and humans. They have hair, eyes, mouth, and hands, but the biggest difference is the size. Short Dalan is far more smaller, with the size of your thumb. They are the most active during raining at night, where it shelters itself underneath houses. It is believed that they request for fire from the house owner they are sheltering from, as they are always carrying a torch, afraid of the rain might put out their fire. There are two ways of knowing if a short dalan is nearby. One, by sudden sensation of heat out of the blue, and two, sound of woman whistling can be heard. And you know it's not from your mom, sister, aunt, or friend. Number 9. Tunga-nga. If you ever heard of baby crying at night out of the blue, you will have to take extra caution, more so if it's not from your own. There is a big chance that voice is not from a baby, but instead a creature called tunga-nga. This creature resembles a huge humanoid lizard and is able to walk on two, just like Homo sapiens. These creatures love to kidnap children or babies that constantly cries, as they are attracted to their sound, and particularly those that are not accompanied by their parents or adults. They are able to mimic the sound of baby or children crying to either lure children to them or to lure adults away from the real baby or children so they can sneak them away. They are prone to loud noises such as plates shattering and the sound of gong. They are also afraid of the presence of an adult human. This is why I've warned you to always safeguard your child if you heard of children crying out of the sudden. Number 8. Temwakar. There is a gigantic creature that have a body and feet like a turtle, with its head and neck like a dragon. It existed in the whole sea range of SABAH west coast, and an apex predator in the sea, and will hunt anything it can find, including humans. Yes, it may sound like a Loch Ness monster or Elasmosaurus, or maybe both. Temwakar along with the Loch Ness monster are Elasmosaurus from different parts of the world. It is believed that these creatures are able to swallow a whole buffalo in a single gulp, which makes it such a fearsome creature. And the bad news is, it is able to reach and survive in fresh water, through rivers, just like saltwater crocodiles and bull sharks. Number 7. Mugang. This creature resembles a bird, but one big difference is the fire surrounding its body, like those of Western mythology creatures called phoenix, or Oriental mythology creatures called feng. It is able to spit fire through its mouth like those of dragons, and it is as hot as 1000 Celsius. Actually, I've never been burned by one, so But the important fact is that it is able to burn anything it touches and even melt metal. Places that Bugang alighted or passed through will usually end up burned to the dust. But come to think of it, where on earth does this creature are safe on? I mean, it burns so many things or places that it can even hardly make a nest for itself or its offsprings, if they have one. Even if they are dangerous, they are extremely shy when a human is present and will fly away with a high-pitched sound. If it doesn't, probably we will all burn up to the ground before the whole world condemned to hell. Number 6. Balan-balan. These creatures are probably one of the most famous in North Borneo. Just like other head-splitter creatures, balan-balan resembles a human during the day, but during the night, their head along with their lungs, heart and intestine will split from their body and are able to hover in the air to hunt for food. They are carnivorous in nature, with food ranging from poultry to livestock, but what attracts these flying heads are the smell of bloods. Women whom are giving birth or during menstrual period are the pinnacle festa for the balan-balan. They are methods in warding off these air predators, which come in the shape of white onions and lemon. With their strong sense of smell, they are not able to withstand such scent. Another fear factor are sharp objects, as it is afraid to get stuck, as the balan-balan, together with its immobile body, will perish if the head is not able to return to the body before dawn. Number 5. Gontutut. This creature was once a human, but all that's left now is only skeleton of animated bones and a deep grudge without flesh and organs. This creature existed because of its restless soul that has vengeance with someone during when they were alive, and it is believed that it will continuously hunt them down until the person is deeply sick and ultimately dead. They only come out during the night, as they are photophobic, afraid of light. The moral of the story is, do not hold grudge against one another, and quickly solve them as soon as possible, for you will never know when someone will show up at your front door in the form of skeleton. Number 4. Kalinda. You might heard of the infamous Pontianak from Indonesia or Peninsular Malaysia, but in North Borneo, we have Kalinda, similar to Pontianak and Yurei from Japan. These ghosts are dressed in white with extremely long hair. These paranormal entities often linger in bushes or woods near housing area. If you are unfortunate to see one in the wild, turn back to where you came from immediately and do not take a peek, or else it will chase and hunt you down. Alright, don't look at your back now and continue watching this video. Number 3. Poulos. These creatures existed as long as their vanishing stories due to the passage of time. These creatures are categorized as spirits as they have no physical mediums. They took the form of uneven, proportionate human with their inner body spinning eternally. They only linger at places with the presence of water, rivers, seas, ponds and even swimming pools, with the exception of toilet bowls, cause it might be too small for them. Poulos will pull any unfortunate beings that is nearby to drown. If you have watched top 10 most creepiest places in North Borneo, there is a big probability that those spirits that dwell there are Poulos at the tip of Borneo. Number 2. Anaru Susu. Anaru Susu or Naru Susu in Kadazan Dusun language means long breasts. These, but of course, are female creatures, as males are flat-chested unless implanted or abnormality. These creatures are most active during late evening to dusk, where they will disguise themselves as beautiful maiden with big assets, with the sole purpose of luring boys away, where they will catch and escape with them as soon as she can reach them. Sometimes they will also visit door to door for milk during the night. The milk they simply ask for are probably for the children that they've kidnapped, as they might not able to produce milk on their own even with a chest that long. Number 1. Mondo. With twice the size of the body of an average human, sharp fangs that hunt down humans for food, Mondo is the most dangerous creature ever that resembles a huge bat. One of the distinguished ability of this creature's resume is it is able to morph and shapeshift into other creatures such as cat, pig, dog, owl, and buffalo. Some version of the myth mention that it looked like a giant orangutan, as if it's a local version of Bigfoot or Yeti, and some version it resembles a wolf. Whichever it is, it probably shapeshifted, and if you hear any weird noise made by animals at an appropriate time or place, such as a horse where you are hunting for wild boars, or dogs on top of a rooftop, the chances that Mondo is there making those noises is high. With all those dramas, it still have a weakness, which is fire. If there is nowhere else you can run, if there's a Mondo nearby, then maybe a spark of fire could be your only ally. Thank you guys for watching. As we come to the end of this video, there are a lot of mythical creatures that dwell in SABAH, and most probably we will be making a part 2. Still, these legends and myths are sadly diminishing into thin air, and it is forgotten with the passage of time. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video to keep these myths and creatures alive, be it real or not. Thank you and Consiko.